Okay, guys, today we have an interesting game. It's Dork and Yimp. Never heard of it or so we are going to jump right in and see what we have. I hate rabbits. All they do is sit around looking cuddly while I sit and chop wood. All right. This is one hell of a start for a game. Or else what? You're just jealous for me being so young and smart. You're afraid that one day I'm going to be more powerful than you. Just enter the Valen Woods and make those irritating little hobbits and their despicable leader buzz off somewhere else, huh? Succeed, I might teach you some spells and I'll let you take Imp along with you. That's what he thinks. Very interesting little intro there. Alright, so far... Alright, we jump. Alright, so left and right toggles whatever keys and bombs we may or may not possess. We have a jump and we have a fire. Alright, so we have a hover. And then a button that probably uses the items. Okay, so we can't. Alright, so so we can't jump on enemies. We literally have to use the imp to spit on things. And because of the way it's gonna be somewhat difficult. I like that we can bang things. That's kind of interesting. Definitely takes a little getting used to. So I'm confused as to health. I thought the face below us was health, but it's actually like our lives. But I don't see anywhere that has like an actual health bar anywhere. Alright, so that didn't do anything. Alright, so there's no indication of how much health you have. I don't know if there's just a... So, yeah, that is actually our lives, not our health. So, I don't understand where, like... I thought we shot him. It's a very interesting game, but I'm kind of... Alright, so we can't jump back out of here. So we have to go back through that, but we can't get past those stupid bees. Or can we? Alright, do they go away? Alright, so we did finally get to hit the things. Trying to hit bees with a stupid little arcing spit is kind of obnoxious. Definitely makes the game more difficult than it needs to be. Okay, so this is not a key we can use here. Alright, so I'm guessing that this button is what uses the item, but this must be a different key because it's not opening anything. Yeah, we've extinguished all options as far as our buttons. So we just move on. We can't jump. I want to like this game, but there's just so much about it that is really frustrating. I mean, the way he jumps in and of itself is really kind of stupid. But I mean, that's just semantics. It takes... I like the... Yeah, we can't do the whole jumping kind of... There we go. Jeez. There we go. For being a platformer, it's a little difficult. Again, I don't think this key... I like how he like struggles to lift himself up. Yeah, see, this key is not for this door. Or for this. Alright, let's not go through that whole thing again. There we go. $25, 10, 25, and 5, huh? We've only found 3. Oh, so it's a run. Alright, so we can run. But the run and the jump buttons are diagonal from each other, which is really obnoxious for running and jumping. Alright, so the button I thought, I mean, it still could still be the use button, but it's actually a run button. I mean, the level design, all in all, seems decent. Didn't know I could jump onto that. That's interesting. Well, we made it to the halfway point. That's nice. Well, no, we didn't. Okay, it looked like it was there, but nope. Whatever. So dying does get you more coins. So I want to see... Like, I feel like this key is for this treasure chest, honestly. But I'm trying to figure out if there's any other way of using it. Okay, so you have to hit select. Okay, select is what uses the item. Fair enough. Alright, so I'm guessing the bomb is for that one. So we're going to buy a bomb if we can, right? Yes, we can. Alright. And we can't buy... I don't know what that is for. Like, it's health, but I don't see... Oh, it's one of the obnoxious ones where our face is not only our things, but is also our health, depending on... Didn't even notice. I wasn't even paying enough attention to it. Good thing it doesn't have to be accurate because I didn't realize it was going to bounce. I thought I was going to die there. The platforming is rough on this game. All right. There we go. All that for a key. A different key. All right. Okay, so it had us climb up it, but also we died because of the... I don't understand what happened there. More of the nonsense of this game. I mean, obviously this game is so, like, over the top that they give you 50 lives to play this. We haven't even beat the first level. I mean, what does that say about your game that they require you to have 50 lives in order to do stuff? There are things I like about the game. I really do like, as annoying and long as it is. Like, it's kind of wearing off. God damn it. But the whole struggling to pull himself up is funny. I wish you could kind of turn it off, though, because at some point, all we're doing is wasting time. We have no more bombs, so I don't think we can... I mean, we can buy them again. I don't know if it's really worth it. I mean, honestly it is, because we get 5 back. So they're pretty much free. And then we get the key that I think we need. Okay, so that... Fuck. Oh, I'm starting to hate this game. Alright, so we screwed that up, so now we gotta see if we can get back up there to go get another one. Nope. Alright, so we're just gonna move on. And we lost out on that. See, this is annoying. Wait, we can't see what's going on, so obviously we feels like we should be able. We have to fall down, right? Because there's nothing else here. But we die. Like, I hate games like that where they just you don't know what's going on and they have no way of. It didn't make sense. It's like there was nowhere else to go. We got across there, and that was it. And ugh. I must say, the game is very obnoxious. Getting good at killing those bees. Haha, we got right on that one. Alright, let's see what's in this one. And a bomb. Okay, so we got a bomb on that. So coming down here, but we have no way of getting back up. We're not catching on to that thing. Really? The imp is so weak that we can't, it doesn't really do anything. I want to test something out. Alright, so we can do stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess we have to go this way because we have no other option. Alright, so I am definitely missing... Oh my lord, this game is something else, I must say. I'm not gonna call it bad by any means, because it's kind of unique, it's different. I mean, there's obviously something I am missing here, and we're gonna try to figure it out. Yeah, we can't do this and then jump. We can't jump and then do that. Oh, it is doing that. Okay. Okay, there we go. It wasn't working. It's very difficult to do, but it is doable. Why is it... There we go. And even the arcing, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing, that the arcing is not guaranteed in an exact pattern. Well, we could buy an extra life. Yeah, I hate the button placement. At the end, I think we're going to reset and see if you can change it. Because I would rather have that up there, or what I would love to change the buttons, because the way they have it sucks. Okay, so in order to do this, you have to jump straight up. And even still, it doesn't always work. There we go. Yeah, that's really kind of annoying, to say the least. Damn it. Damn it! It's taken us 7 lives. Well, honestly, like 4 lives. Some of these deaths were bullshit. Damn it. I didn't pay attention. I thought I was on the key. That's unfortunate. So now we have to go buy another bomb. The way that they have it for actually, like, using the keys and doing stuff, everything is very, you need to be right on everything or it just doesn't work. It's very unforgiving, we'll call it. Alright, let's go to the shop. Let's go buy another bomb. And losing everything sucks. Yeah, we'll buy another extra life just because. Like, we lose everything but the coins. Fucking... Whatever, dude. Yeah, see, this whole thing right here is just garbage. Although, I think we do this. We can't do that. All right. We're not even going to bother seeing if there's anything else below. Ah ha ha! We get there, we don't have a key. That's fucking hilarious. Alright. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. Alright, I guess we tested out anyways, right? I don't think we can make it. Can we make it? Can we get there? Nope. Can't get there. And because of the stupid bomb thing with him throwing it, the whole thing is just kind of annoying. Alright, so we're going to fast forward and just get the hell out of this level. I'm over it. So we're just going to buy the big key and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to fly over and be done with this level. Because I would like to see what else this game has to offer. I think the big key is only 10. Oh, actually, I think it's 25, to be honest. Or actually have the bomb work. Like I said, the platforming, the way it jumps and everything is really kind of spotty, hit or miss kind of thing. It is 25. We shouldn't have bought the... So I guess we try this again. There we go. I mean, once you figure out the arc, it's not the end of the world. Let's see if we can actually do this without dying. I mean, the game in and of itself is not terrible, but there's a lot to be desired. Let's say, do the birds just keep coming? I mean, the animations are funny. A lot of the game, it does have this comedic part to it. Like that he's choking right here is hilarious. The pull-ups is funny. It only took us, what, like 10 lives to get through that little basic land? Is insane. So more of the same. Really? The other thing is, when he shoots something, you have to wait till it's done bouncing and ricocheting before you can fire again. See, I hate this right here where you it gives you no indication of where to go, and then you can't get back up. You go down to one place and you can't get back up. You have to die. And it's really obnoxious. There's really no point. There's no reason for that. It's just I honestly feel like it's more lazy than anything else. You can't see where you're going, so you don't know that you're going the wrong way or that you can't do that. I like how he's smart enough to jump over it. I mean, there's a lot of things I like about the game. But I feel like there's not enough to overlook all the really negative about the game. See, this I don't get at this point. There we go. Like, I haven't seen anywhere to actually go up from. I mean, even at the, at this, there's, I guess we go that, okay, I guess we do have to do that, don't we? Son of a bitch. Damn it, come on. Bastard, come on. Took way too long. We get pretty good at that, then we fail miserably. Oh, we almost, Alright, so this is one of those. The beehives are obnoxious. Alright, he's not a happy camper. His face is very not happy, so we're about to die. We definitely have a lot of... See, that's kind of an interesting thing on this game. We have a lot of lives, and we have a lot of health, all things considered. And we're gonna die. I don't know, I want to like the game, I do, but the platforming is so frustratingly annoying. I definitely, like I said, I think we're going to reset. I want to see if we can change button layout. Sorry for all that. I just want to see the button layout. Control pad. I guess that would be the best bet then. Kind of disappointing that that's all you can do. Like, jump stays the same, and rush can't move down. But I mean, I guess that would be the best option for being able to rush and jump. Like I said, I mean, the game is decent. It's hard, I mean... It's frustratingly annoying, and partially in a good way, but I don't know. It's really one of those games where sometimes you're gonna love hating it, and the rest of the time you're just gonna hate it. Like, it's fairly unique. It's got a few different mechanics. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Lost Vikings, with having to incorporate different things to move over everything. There's a lot that I really dislike, though. The jumping is kind of hit or miss as far as trying to platform properly. More so is the fact that they don't really have much of the screen. Like, the level is so wide and broad, which is fine in and of itself, but when you can't see, like, below you and above you, and it looks like there's a spot where you just move forward and you kind of drop down, because sometimes you could drop down fine, sometimes you can't tell where you're really supposed to go. A lot of obnoxiousness like that. I guess that is really why they have the 50 lives, is because this game is the whole memorizing the whole level where you're going to go this way, you're going to fall down. Okay, can't go that way, go up this way, and do all these things, where I get it. I mean, that in and of itself is part of the actual game, and I get it. I don't really like that in a game, but I see what they're doing. I mean, all in all, the game is decent. It's fairly fun. It is playable. It is a game where you're going to get really annoyed and frustrated a lot on. So you got to be really, for one, knowing that that's going to be happening, and two, not minding games like that. If you don't like games that constantly frustrate and annoy you, this is definitely a game to pass on, because that is all this game is going to do. There's a lot of uniqueness to it. It's kind of interesting. It's got its own few silly little mechanics that you can do stuff. It's got that comedic sense to it where, the whole opening thing is kind of funny. The characters, like, where he's getting choked as he's pulled. The fact that he's trying to pull himself up. But at the end of the day, the whole pulling yourself up is fun and silly at first, but then it just eats into more and more time where you're doing it more and more. It just takes a long time. The jumping is, for one, I mean, just a sprite work. Excuse me, I don't like that whole, like, he's like kind of jumping backwards, but he's going forwards. That's just silliness on my part, where I don't like the way something looks. Doesn't really have any real adverse effects on the game. Just kind of looks stupid. But the jumping is really kind of, like I said, it is hit or miss. Sometimes you'll be able to get right into it, and sometimes it just won't do what you want it to do. The inputs can be a little off, so you gotta adjust and account for that. All in all, the game is playable. The controls, for the most part, other than the jumping, are responsive well enough and are fun. The spitting, again, goes back to, you know, it's unique gameplay where you have to figure out the arcing and doing everything. It's really hard to control jump shooting, more so than a lot of other games. So there's a lot to get the grips of and really learn early on. But once you get the hang of it, the game does get a little bit better. It's unique, it's different, it's very difficult. It's a game where they're going to have you dying way more than you need to learn and memorize the game. Again, you definitely probably going to want to, first things first, is change the buttons. And this is probably going to be what you want to do on it. Because there's going to be a lot of spots where you have to rush and jump. And doing it on diagonal buttons is really just not much of an option. It's really poorly done. So definitely want to change that up first and then go from there. So with that being said, guys, thanks for joining. Until next time, you guys have a good one.